Happy Halloween,
Oh
everyone.
my god, that scared me.
Hi, I'm George.
I'm Bram.
We're the Squirrel Collectors, and let's have ourselves
A good conversation. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Welcome back to
Wait to the camera sound engineer. Yeah, there we
welcome
go.
back to a good conversation. It's
Spooky
our
edition.
podcast.
Yes.
It's a Halloween special. We're hoping you've seen this one because last year we didn't really.
We didn't upload it in the end.
It wasn't our fault.
It went on Spotify, just didn't go on YouTube. I messed up. Big time.
Did we?
No, we never uploaded last year's.
I can't remember.
You're supposed to be the sound engineer.
I remember recording
Well,
it.
to be fair, she just does the sound, doesn't she?
Yes.
So fair play.
We have a guest today.
Yes, we do.
Abigail, if you'd like to say hello to everyone.
Hello.
So Abby is a ghost enthusiast. Is that what you'd call it?
Yeah, we can go with that.
Yeah. And obviously, with it being a Halloween special, we wanted to get someone special on.
Mhm.
Not special.
Okay, there's our face.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you for that description.
Oh god.
So we're just going to talk about Halloween, talk about some ghost stories. You've brought some objects in, obviously one that I'm very excited about. We've all brought our own objects in.
Yes,
Sergeant Engineer, have you brought an object in?
I have. Not that I wanted to.
George, has she brought an object in?
She has, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
I didn't bring it in, George brought it in for me. I
Oh,
don't
good.
like it.
It was something she told us about when she was a kid. In all fairness, I brought in like a replica of mine because I haven't got the original one. I don't know where it is.
Oh, well, I've brought the original one of mine.
You've got your original one?
Yes.
Oh, well, I
But
know
we'll
Sound
get to that
Engineers
in a
is a
minute.
replica. So that's intriguing. That's
Not again.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
Yay. Anyway,
This is what happens when
We need to
children
stop
get
flipping
podcasts.
off the cameras.
yeah, this is just what we do. So yeah, how is everybody?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah? Yeah?
How is everyone?
No one's saying the signature line. Are you well? Have you eaten?
Oh, God, that's my line, bro.
Well, why don't you say
Well,
Oh,
it?
you've
really
nicked
say it
that.
there,
You've
did you?
nicked that. So, happy Halloween, everyone
Yeah.
who's watching.
It's March.
Nearly.
It's currently March.
It's currently March, is the running joke.
Insert clip.
Pumpkins.
Sorry, hi guys. Everyone okay?
Yeah.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
It's currently March.
Well, Merry Christmas,
Hello.
listeners.
Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Wave sound engineer. Wave.
It's currently March. Which is a cool. That it's not.
Yeah,
Halloween
every time
or
we film a
Christmas.
special, like we've done a Halloween one, we've done a Christmas one. We always say that it's March.
Yeah,
When it
we
isn't.
we think that's great. We've got some little props here. Obviously, now you'll be able. Hello.
Oh,
You'll
yeah.
be able to see.
Hello.
So we've got like the Halloween Ends Michael Myers mask. One of my favourite. I'm still going to say no. I don't care. That's the Hill I'll Die On. Yeah, that's a good film. We saw it in Nottingham.
Yes.
Yeah, great film.
Yes.
Have you seen Halloween
Never
Ends?
seen it.
That's,
Have you seen-
that's a shame.
Have you
I'm
seen
sorry to-
any of the Halloweens?
No, as much as I'm very much an enthusiastic in all things spiritual and ghostly, scary movies are scary.
I'm the exact same. I don't watch
And I
horror films.
suppose Halloween's a slasher and too. It's not really supernatural, so that's understandable.
Yeah,
That's
they get
understandable.
a bit supernatural. When you get to 6, it's really
Yeah, but
well. When you get to 6, it's a
even
shame,
the
isn't it?
directors don't talk about six.
Yeah, the producer did. He released that cut. I don't know why I'm on about that, but so do you not have a favourite horror film or?
No, not really. I mean, I watched Blair Witch. Does that count?
Or- yeah, found footage. Yeah,
I've never
Blair
seen it.
Witch. It's alright. Right.
Also, never seen it. I don't do horror films. I've only ever watched one, I think,
You've only seen one horror.
and that was Krampus. I didn't want to watch
No,
it.
that's not-
It was with my
that-
ex-partner,
that's-
and in the middle of the night when the vent started making a noise,
it's
I
not-
drove all the way home. Because I was like, them little gingerbread men with the spikes are gonna get me. I don't do horror.
Never
I hate
seen
horror.
it.
I saw it. It's alright.
And then the end bit just plays in my mind now and again.
Oh, spoilers.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Sorry.
well, I mean it's been out for
Came out
it's
in
like 7
2015,
years,
it's
yeah.
Big time. Yeah.
I was busy, like.
Were you?
Yeah, I left high school in 2015.
Okay,
Well,
wow.
that took the year. Well, I just took up the year. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Thank you for that.
Meg, you left high school
Yeah,
in
well, alright,
80
shut
Can we not?
82, didn't you? Meg?
No, I didn't.
No, it was
Oh, is it?
48, wasn't it?
Okay.
Anyway, viewer, listener, hello.
Hello.
We are going to share some Halloween stories, talk about some ghosts, look at some items, and have a good old time.
Spooky time.
You said that, you remember that Dharma Netflix series? He's like, we're going to watch a movie. Like, he said it quite.
What, with the...
Yeah, with the knife like that.
Yeah.
We're going to have a good old time, we are.
So, sound engineer Meg.
You want to talk us through your object?
Do I have to get it out?
Let's dial,
Oh,
let's
are
dial
we
it
not
down
going
a
there
bit.
yet?
Let's dial it down. We're only about 8 minutes in, if that.
5.
Oh, well, thank you. For the last 4 Halloweens, sound engineer, what have you gone as?
So last year I didn't turn up.
Did you not?
No.
Oh, she didn't? No, she
No,
didn't?
I bailed that day.
Well,
Well, the year before was Shotgun Bride.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember that.
The year before that, I don't think I turned up again.
Well, I was going to say, I'm hoping you return.
Oh,
It
no,
was the
actually.
lockdown, yeah.
Mhm.
You'd best have been.
Oh, yeah. So the year before that was the mermaid one.
What?
No, it couldn't have been, because I went
Oh.
to mermaid when you two was
2019.
guy.
2019.
Also didn't do anything for Halloween that year. I would just dressed you and sent you on your way.
What year was that?
When you were... I
Oh,
don't want to say it
29.
out loud.
What?
It was probably the worst costume choice you've ever had.
Pennywise.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure Pennywise was 2019.
Oh, no, when
God,
you
no,
were
I think...
Pennywise,
Oh.
I was...
Is she thinking of 2018?
Oh, was that 2018?
Are we on
Yeah.
about the really bad...
No, when you were Pennywise, I was a mermaid.
Yeah. That's
what I go as
We're
for
not
Halloween.
bringing up what I dressed up as in 2018. It was a last minute
Well,
thing.
I don't know. No one's ever asked me like I remember. So go on, Bram, what were your costumes?
Well, last year I was Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Nice.
Now, I did go against my kind of rule, because he's not really scary, is he?
The old
Halloween.
one, old Obi's a
Well.
bit scary. I wouldn't have been in that cave with him. Like,
Bit
no.
crappy.
Yeah. Your father was a great man. And you're like, get away.
2021, I was Billy Loomis, Ghostface from Scream.
Yes. Yeah. Big kind of screen.
2020, I was at home, wearing a mask in my room on my own.
we were all
was-
living a horror movie then.
We were all wearing masks then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which mask were you wearing?
No.
Were you wearing a scary
sorry,
mask? or
the face mask.
Yeah.
I
Did
was
we
just
do
sat on
something in
my
the
bed.
pub? Like, it's not on the pub, but isn't like our
was it
online pub?
Was it still your go, Meg?
Oh, sorry. I hate you sometimes.
Oh, viewers, listeners, whoever you are, me and Sound Engineer have a great relationship off
Oh,
screen.
maybe.
Yeah, she puts up with a lot.
And 2019, I haven't got the foggiest of ideas.
I do remember
I
what I
did.
went to 2019. It was The Witch. I was in the pub.
Oh, I see, I wasn't there.
I was Pennywise. I had them eye contacts in, and I remember.
You were such a baby about it.
I remember feeling very effeminate because I walked into the pub in the low lighting, hit my eyes. My eyes started streaming. It's the first and, well, hopefully last time in my life that I think, oh, my eyes are running, it's ruining my makeup. So I was like, oh Christ. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God. Like,
What's wrong with wearing makeup, George?
nothing, it's just I don't look good in it.
I
Stop trying to make me that person.
I had to grab his head and
Yeah,
with
you're-
one arm and then open the eye and with this arm try and go in with the eye contact because it just
Yeah.
wouldn't stick
What, with
still.
them nails on?
Oh God, no! I've
No.
never had these nails.
She
on
put it
before.
in backwards though the first time.
and then that's get out.
So I've gone through the whole ordeal. Is there crap like my legs kicking out like a shaking dog, and I was like, no. Okay, well, out I'm going with one. And she was like, I'm going to have to take that back out and put it back in. It's like, oh,
After
The
the night
commitment,
out, he was
That's your
like,
sister.
he
that's
was
disgusting.
he sat on a rocking chair after the night out.
Yeah.
And I just knew that he was thinking about taking the contacts out. And he was like dead scared. He was like, will they ever come out? Like, all these questions just
Well, there
getting
was that
through
woman,
him.
wasn't there, who had like 48 pairs behind her eye.
Oh.
What?
Mm.
How'd you end up with 48?
Well, I don't know. I just looked at the image and then moved
You
on.
think by like 20, she's going to start going, you know what? I don't think I'm misplacing these.
How do you
Like-
not feel that?
I don't know. They weren't my eyes. I don't know. I don't have all the information. I just
Yeah, but I'm kind
Yeah,
of
what it
annoyed
was
that you
about.
brought it up and, know
And not
very
got us
little
more
about
information.
because I do this quite often. I'll be watching a TikTok or something, and I'll just say to myself, I don't actually care, so I'll just turn it off.
Fair enough. For anyone who wants to know how Bram consumes his content, there you are. And what have you dressed up as for Halloween?
I tend to alternate between Beetlejuice and Death.
Both good
Fair.
choices, to be
I
fair.
think so.
Fair. Beetlejuice 2's coming out
Oh, don't.
next year.
At some point, yeah.
Why are you not happy about that?
Don't mess with the original.
Yeah, it's too late now, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, it's
a bit late. And Michael Keaton's getting on now. Like, did you see him as Batman and Flash?
Mm.
No.
That guy is old. Do you know what I mean? He is old.
Oh,
I haven't watched that yet, no.
It's like his new arch nemesis got to be like Viagra or something, because the bloke is old.
speaking of Viagra, I had a conversation about that earlier with some colleagues of mine. I my boss.
Yeah, Bram works at a clinic. We made him just put Viagra in his prescription.
Pass it on.
My boss, he was like, he said something about Viagra. Can't remember what it was. So I was like, "Oh, have you ever had Viagra?" He went, "I had half once, but they gave me a semi." But anyway, and then my other colleague went, "No, I used to have Red Dragon." I was like, "What's Red Dragon?" And he was like, "It's stronger than Viagra. They don't sell it, but they keep it under the till. So you just ask for a Red Dragon."
We've got a fun story about Viagra, haven't we?
Well, I wouldn't say we and fun.
I would say me and yeah, because it was hilarious. I found you could buy Viagra in the Asda's thingy, so I bought it and then put it over the top of a Lucozade. And I wasn't going to spike him. I'm just going to clear that up now.
Yeah, but you gave me the
Yeah, but I'd
intention.
put enough of the powder on the top so you'd see it. So it was like I was drunk as well. I was trying to clear up.
Oh, it makes it all.
I was intoxicated. But I just remember passing it him and him going, "I'm not drinking that, you dick." I was like, "Well, what's up?" He was like, "You put something in it."
No, because I was in the passenger seat at the front.
Yeah, you were bricked up.
Yeah, someone would have been driving.
Like, you'd have knocked him out. So,
I'm just there. Anyway,
I've never had it, by the way. Apparently, it's dangerous to have it if you don't need it because it messes with your heart, and also really severe effect. You can go blind.
who said that?
I googled it once because years prior I wanted to put it in someone's
The
drink, so I
things.
thought, "Oh, I'd best Google
The
what
things.
I could possibly do to this lad if I do it," and I didn't do it in the end because I grew as a person that day. A few years later, I tried to give you Viagra, but obviously you didn't take it, and
Nope. Didn't need it, mate.
you know, oh, that's fantastic. Well, I'm very glad to hear it's always standing.
The things
I
men
hope I
will
never
do
have
for
to take
sex.
So, speaking of Viagra, I can't think of a segment for that. So someone's going to really have to pull me out here.
Someone's
Come on,
messing
sound
with my mic
engineer.
stand and I don't like it.
Mate, I've been sat here. It's on video. It's literally on video.
Yeah,
I know,
recorded.
no one had-
but I just
no one
said I
had
don't
done
Have you
like
been
it.
looking at your camera?
Yes, I have been making eye contact.
I've been giving mine a load of gym looks.
I've actually just been gazing in your eyes, mate.
It's happened.
I'm gonna-
doesn't it, really?
It is.
Why
I'm
Because
not?
obviously I've got
Relationship.
I would say my eyes are dark blue, but then they do have that green around the people.
I'm working my way to that green round the people. Yeah, I'm getting there.
All right, okay, let's move on. Right, Bram, what did you bring in for your
Oh, of
scary?
course, yes.
Yes. Mhm.
Now, he's a little bit worse for wear. He has reverberated back to the age where he can't hold his head up. And obviously,
How can he?
this is what I have to deal with on a weekly basis. Now, these are supposed to make him move,
Yeah.
but it's very old. This used to be functioning, and he would sit on the top of the wooden cabinet at my nan and granddad's house. Now, I wasn't a fan of him. Obviously, these days, this is what it is. Like, you know, he's no threat to me.
You can take or leave him now.
Mm.
Is that, yeah.
But he would all...
Sorry.
It's alright.
You can take or leave a puppet.
Do you want deals, Meg? So he would sit on top
Okay.
of the cabinet, looking down on all those, because obviously with my cousins and that,
On you human.
I was the youngest, you see.
Oh, okay.
So he'd sit there on the top like that, as I've said, and he would watch. Now, I wasn't a fan of him, as I've said. And my granddad would wind me up about him, really, saying that he would often say things like, "He's moved, he has." And I'd be like, no, stop it. So yeah, this is my little guy.
He's lovely. I like
Oh,
his
bloody
hair.
hell, he's dead.
It He's
It's a bit
struggling.
wobbly.
Getting on a bit now. Like, you know, he was about when I was little. So,
So what we talking about now?
oh well, I want to. I know you've got stuff, but
Yeah, no, I'm
I
intrigued about
more
this.
care about the box.
I'm excited.
Now you haven't told us much about the box, but I'm hoping you will now, because I know that it's some booky stuff.
Yeah. We don't actually know a massive amount about the box. It has come to me quite recently. So it has actually, from what we can understand, passed hands quite a lot. It doesn't tend to stay with the same owner very often, for very long, sorry.
Sorry.
It is quite a serious situation with the box, though.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, don't pick the mate.
it has got quite a, well, we believe it will have quite a history. From what we found out, it'll stay with people for a short length of time, but then they feel the need to get rid and move it on to the next owner, like it needs to find its next owner. It's quite old, we think, maybe dating back to maybe the early 80s, possibly. We have found a little bit of a link when we've been asking round. There's a few stories about it where when it's been in people's homes, they felt like a compulsion to open the box, but then not feeling quite comfortable doing so. And
Sorry, are you not supposed to open the box?
from what we can gather, no. So the history around the box suggests that when you do open the box, you must stay within your current circle. If anything within that circle then changes, it's not a good thing. There's bad things happening, like bad spirit association. There have been rumours of quite serious injury, potentially death in some situations. So you do need to, we avoid opening the box, obviously, but if that were to happen, you need to make sure that you do fully close down your current circle in a safe setting with prayer. If that circle were to break, people can come join you. It's not an issue to expand your circle, but breaking the circle is the no-no. We just don't do that. So if you could...
I don't know if it's similar, but I know a little bit about Ouija boards, just a tiny bit. I know for them you have to say goodbye. Is that a similar
like
thing
close it
with
down
this?
and-
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
push it all down, and then
Yeah.
is that a similar thing with this, or is it? Do you just? Well, I don't know. Do you just have to close it properly?
It should be done in a controlled way. So, like with Ouija boards, the general consensus is say hello, goodbye. However, when you look back into the deep history of Ouija boards, they're actually quite a religious link. So it should be opened and closed with prayer, and it's quite specific prayer. With this box, it's not as controlled. There needs to be like a link where you do open and close. It doesn't need to be the rigid structure of prayer, though. You just need to send out those positive energies, positive thoughts, and just thank the surrounding energies for being there, and just thank them for their time, and you're moving on to your next job, if you will.
So am I right in saying that we're not opening this box then?
Please do not open the box, if that's okay, because we haven't opened in a controlled manner. We've not prepared the room, we've not prepared the energy. So for the purpose of this, you're welcome to look at it, like feel free to inspect it, just don't open it.
Okay.
So
Is this something like, do you collect like things that are linked with energies, like paranormal, like property, like a bit of like a museum, or is this like just a one-off that you've got?
like
or
the Warren's Occult Museum, is it? Like,
Yeah,
the
have you-
Conjuring, like similar to that.
have you got like multiple items at home, or
I've started collecting recently, and mine tend to be those items that have got the spiritual connection, but also local history.
Yeah.
So with this particular item, there are loose stories around people having seen the box at Beach Cave.
all right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we've been there.
We
yeah,
love
we've been
Beach
there.
Caves,
I
many
drove
times.
actually.
to, I would
Yeah.
never go.
I love Beach
It's
Caves.
catty. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
didn't do the cat. I just went.
Like, I was just going to say, there's a lot of writing on this.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to touch it or not?
Just touch the lower half.
Okay.
God, this
yeah.
is serious. This is it. Don't. Right.
It's very cool. I probably won't touch it as much.
Do you want me to turn it so you can see?
Oh, yeah, I'll let you do it.
kind of like. Yeah, I mean it's got loads.
It's very eerie.
Of writing and stuff on it. It's where did the writing come from?
So that looks to have been, because when you go up to Beach Cave, obviously you can see all of the different things that have been written, graffiti, etc.
okay, yeah,
we believe
yeah.
that as part of that whole event and the following events, it's been added over the years in line with that, because there's not like hundreds of things, but they are very similar in style and when you date it back, the ages of them as well.
Oh, well, are you hoping to keep this, or are you going to sell it, or like, is it worth anything? Do you know? Or
For me, there's no value to put on it.
Oh,
It's
right,
okay.
something I want to hold on to.
Are you going to research further into it, or?
I would like to. I would like to find out the full history of it, because we're only able to get such limited bits and pieces from people. There's nobody out there that seems to have full memory of owning the box. They know that they've had the box. They know that some people have purchased it. Some people have just found it. Some people have come across it in car boots, house sales, that sort of thing. It's always come to them in different ways. They remember having it, but they just don't have that memory of why they want to get rid of it. They just have that compulsion to get rid of it. They know it's bad, we believe, from opening that box. So I want to keep it. I want to keep it closed and only manipulate it, use it in those controlled settings.
So have you not felt that compulsion yet to get rid of it, or?
I'm very drawn to the box.
Okay.
I haven't had any compulsion to open it just yet.
See, that baffles me because like, I'm staring.
I want to open it.
It's content, isn't it? You know what I mean?
But you wouldn't.
No, because we don't know. You're
No,
messing with your known here.
we're just saying I
Obviously.
want to open it, but that's just because I've been told not to.
Yeah, it's like seeing that, like, you know, wet paint don't touch. I'm coming away from that
Yeah.
wall with a white hand.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But please don't.
Yeah,
No,
like,
no.
no.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not,
of course,
not
yeah.
to be messed with, clearly.
You two have got some stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, it's going to be tough following that up.
I know,
Oh, I
mine's
can
just...
Look at the.
Yeah, we've got balloons.
We've got
Look at the
balloons. Oh,
Sorry,
balloons.
Cool.
I mentioned earlier, could I just have like a couple of minutes?
Oh, yes. No
Yeah,
problem.
yeah,
we'll,
yeah,
probably,
yeah.
we'll probably crack on. But yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
Take your time.
take the ones you need.
Yeah, just pop it down anyway. So, who wants to go next?
I'll go next, because mine is pretty quick and easy to explain. When I was little...
Sorry, you're bouncing it around.
yeah, but this isn't the real one, this is a replica of the real
Just
one.
for our listeners, our guest has a bit of a water infection, so we've said that if she
Yeah.
needs to go to the toilet, she can't let it. Have you guys ever had a water infection?
Yes.
luckily
haven't.
Not, there is a phone ringing. Sorry. Is
No,
that...
it's mine.
Oh, sorry.
Of course it is.
Someone
Anyway.
busy.
So when me and my sister were little, there was this gorilla teddy in my bedroom that I hated, and
What, you-
I used to don't mess about with it. No, don't mess about with it.
No, 'cause it's-
Yeah, but
just
what
be
if you
careful with it.
what if you open it?
I'm not going
It's
to
alright,
open
it's
it. I'm
alright,
touching it at the bottom.
It says
I'm holding it at the bottom.
do not open.
It says don't dead open inside. Someone's seen The
Oh,
Walking Dead
sorry.
clearly.
I didn't even click
Oh.
it first.
Oh.
don't.
I'm joking. I'm not going to open it.
It literally says leave it.
Where?
There, on the bottom there. George, you want? Oh
George,
my god.
It felt like it.
No, put it back in a sec.
You want?
Oh! Right, you take that back. You take it.
Are you for real? What have you done?
I didn't need.
What have you done?
to. I didn't need to. Hey, wait, Luke, mate, that's bollocks. It's a box, for Christ's sake.
What?
It's a box.
No,
It's
no, that's
fine.
made me feel really sick. No.
Yes. Oh, our guest is coming
Oh,
back.
look.
Hello, Abby. You all sorted and okay?
Yeah, sorry about that.
No,
alright,
don't worry
that's
about
fine.
it at all. So, Meg.
So
Sorry, it's... You haven't...
No,
sorry,
no.
I did twist it.
Yeah, Bram was
Just so I don't
touching
look at
it.
the front again. I just touched it at the bottom, like you said.
Said to him, leave it alone.
Right, okay.
So when me and Bethan were little, there was a teddy that
Just explain to the listeners who Bethan is.
My
'Cause
sister. I was sister.
Yeah,
I was
some people aren't that deep in the lore.
She's
There
not my
was-
sister.
There was a teddy that would stay in my bedroom, and it felt like whenever you went in the bedroom, the eyes looked at you. So I threw it into Bethan's bedroom, and then she threw it back into my bedroom, and ever since it's kind of haunted us a little bit. And so I'm absolutely terrified of the gorilla teddy that's now up in our loft.
I actually have seen the gorilla teddy. We were sorting the loft out a while back.
No, that's quite. I know. Obviously, it's just because their eyes are circular, so it looks like.
So, did they say that about the Mona Lisa? The Mona Lisa's eyes will look at
I
you?
couldn't tell you, mate.
Like,
I'm sorry.
That's the appeal of that photo. Painting.
I couldn't
not
tell
a-
you in the slightest.
Okay.
What about your object, George?
Okay, just sort the cameras a second, if
Yeah.
that's okay. Obviously, I know we're not just recording the podcast, but we're also filming. So I'll just reset everything, yeah? Okay, talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, I mean, this teddy was horrific when we were kids, and it used to spend.
Is that the one?
No, it's a replica of the one. But
Oh,
we used to spend a lot of time. It used to spend a lot of time on the landing because we'd just be throwing it in and out of each other's bedrooms all night long to try and not have this bloody teddy in our room. It was like when you were asleep, you could feel its eyes on you, and it just freaked me out so much when I was a kid. So it never stayed in.
Yeah, the gorilla was a bit
Have you done that
before
one?
my time, yeah. So I don't have any memories of that gorilla. So I'm not
fair
too
play.
aware. But this is a good way segment to my object. Because Meg grew up with a gorilla teddy that she was scared of. And behind this building there's like a bit of a woodland, but it's not really a woodland, it's just a few trees. And this was there. And it was a little statue. And obviously, the woman's head's missing. Now, as a kid, that's peculiar. Yeah? I'll just take that closer so people at home can see. Isn't that lovely? Go over to the Instagram, DM us, I'll sell it you. And
50-50.
what?
50-50.
On the profits.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright, sorry, I'll listen now.
There's money to be made. So I saw it and it spooked me out a bit. And as a kid, I had difficulty sleeping, as any ginger child does. And Meg, being the best elder sister that she was, told me that the statue was of the woman that resided in that woodland. The headless woman who eats children,
Only ginger children.
only ginger children who don't go bed. Now let me tell you, mate, that doesn't put you to sleep. That actually does the opposite effect, and you're wide awake and you're expecting it. So years out, even now looking at it, it's not fun. Like I don't like touching it very often. But I'm also a bit similar to you said about the compulsion with the box. I'm kind of compelled that if I get rid of it, something bad will happen. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
So headless women have always it's just a weird thing. Like if I watch a film and someone gets decapitated, no.
You get very tough.
Jesus.
That's exactly what happens.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I have. Sorry to
Yeah.
piggyback on what you just said. I have a thing about. Never mind. I don't want to say.
No,
No,
I
sorry.
want you to
Can't
finish the
lead
thought.
it.
Yeah, I'll tell you after.
No, because
Okay,
there's people
wait, no,
watching.
we-
and
No,
listening.
I'll tell you after. I realised he was in the story. I'll tell you after.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay.
Tell you after.
No worries.
Anyway, carry on.
Boris Johnson.
That's basically it. It's obviously it's messed up. There's mud. I think that's bits of tree. It's all kind of coming off and stuff. This bit's actually still. You can actually see that bit's struggling to stay on. Some leaves.
We don't know why it ended up in the forest.
Yeah, there's never been like one day it was just there, but it was also. This is what used to scare me more. It was on a tree stump, placed. So it's like someone put it there
Oh, okay.
without its head, and obviously you could say a fox found it, but a fox isn't going to knock the head off an ornament and then place it back. Do you know what I
No.
mean? So I don't know why it's there.
He's knocked it up. Oh fuck!
It's got oh dear.
Is that something that you'd be interested in?
Very items are always
Yeah.
taken to places for a reason. They don't.
I mean,
Oh, you may have found a seller.
yeah,
Buyer,
that
sorry.
was 40 quid. Grab you. No, it's.
Was there anything around it when you found it? Or
It was just the woodland.
It was
we
just
could
perfectly
we could
placed
never
on
find
a
the
tree
head
stump.
either. I never found the head, and it was, yeah, it's still a you know, spooky.
When you held it, was it warm, or did you feel any particular emotion? Or
I was a bit scared, to be honest. I was, I felt gross, like I felt like sickly when holding it, but that could just be me playing in my own head, couldn't it? Because like something that scares you as a kid, like, couldn't it? Yeah.
do you feel that now?
Yeah.
A little bit, but I'm not going to say it's, you know, like I'm not going to just jump out the room because of it. But yeah, it's still a bit tense.
To hold it? Or-
Yeah, go ahead. It's a bit leady. There you go.
It's got a really interesting energy.
Okay. So would you say this is a haunted, spooky object?
There's
or-
definitely something connected to it.
It's missing an arm.
Yeah, but to be honest, mate, if I had to like pick between what would really ruin my day, I think, you know, head and arm. I think losing my head would. The head was the thing that made it creepy.
Okay.
I've never actually realised it's missing an arm.
When you first came into possession of the box, what did you first feel? What were your first initial thoughts and reactions to the box?
Definitely drawn to the box. The energies are just intense constantly around the box, and you've got this feeling of knowing that there's something around it, inside it, that it's very powerful feeling from the box.
Sorry. Do you know of any stories of people who've opened the box in a bad way?
Yeah, there are a few stories when we've been asking around for any history on the item or any previous owners. There was a gentleman that had found the box at his local car boot. He'd taken it home and they had a shelving unit that they displayed all items of interest to them. So he was very much into wooden items. He liked the aging of the wood, he liked the hinges, and he'd felt drawn to the item. And he'd taken it home, displayed it on the shelf, had a few people around that were quite interested in it, local historians. They just had a nice evening drinking, talking, and got talking about the box, and they'd opened it, and instantly there was this feeling of unease. There are stories about having heard knocking around the house for a few hours after that, but not really understanding where the knocking was coming from. A lot of shadows were seen, and each person that was there just felt so uncomfortable, so nervous, so uncontrolled. And we believe that shortly after that, the gentleman was actually found dead.
What? How? Like, what did he?
He was decapitated.
Well, shit. So they were all drinking though when they opened it, so they could have been. It was like mass hysteria, all drunk, building a narrative together.
There was alcohol involved, but there was also a dead body involved as well. So this is. I don't want to harbour on about it, but this is why it's so important to have that controlled environment. You've got to have that controlled opening, the controlled closing if you do want to look at what's inside. And I think they've learned that after the events, people have sort of looked further into it and learned how to control.
So what makes a controlled event, like would environment? Would this class as one? Like if I said we were going to open the box, would this like, you know,
we would be
suffice?
classed as a circle, wouldn't we?
We're a circle, but we was absolutely nowhere near controlled opening of the situation that we're in. So absolutely under no circumstances would I encourage anybody to open this box at this moment in time.
So we'd have to be protected.
Yeah, you have to prepare for it.
As a question then, how would you is protection something you've got to do prior, and then we couldn't just protect ourselves now?
No.
Okay,
No.
and like if we had opened the box and we had protected ourselves, we wouldn't be able to just make that work, would we?
No, it must be done before you start any of your process. That is the most important thing, is setting the energy in the environment as a safe space and protecting yourself and the item.
Okay.
Brandon, you've got a nosebleed.
What? Oh shit! You okay?
Yeah.
There you go.
What? You've been picking your nose. What? You?
No, no.
What's happened?
I don't really get nosebleeds, to be honest.
Just tilt your head up. Yeah. You got any headaches or anything? You good?
Not that I don't think, well, now that you've said that, I feel like I have, but I don't think so.
No. Do you want like some water or anything?
No, it's alright. I've got me thingy.
Okay. Well, that's just happened then. You've just had.
Oh,
That's just-
Oh, yeah, I just noticed it.
Do you feel that? Do you not feel it come out or anything, or your nose sore or anything? Or?
I just thought I had a bit of a sniffly nose, but I was trying not thingy because of the mic. Anyway, what we
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah. Sorry. You sure? You sure you're good?
We've got balloons.
We've got balloons.
Look at the balloons.
Beautiful that we've got balloons. We've really gone out on this.
Could I, I'm so sorry about this. Could I just...
Oh yeah. No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes, can, yeah. That's.
Well, wait.
Or we could.
Yeah,
I really could do with going now.
yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm not going to make the guest dishevel himself. So
That shouldn't be a thing. We shouldn't have let her leave.
Well, what we're supposed to say?
mate, it could just be bollocks. Though.
No, it,
Oh, no, hear me out.
Yeah, but-
It's a box, for crying out loud. Like, it's a box. Do you know what I mean? It's fine. Yeah?
it doesn't matter that it doesn't matter that it's just bollocks, George. You don't know if it's not bollocks.
Well, I tell you what, let's go mental and let's think rational and let's say, no, it's a box. She's gone for a week, she'll be fine. Shit!
Oh my god, George.
I've got no. How?
Well, what the fuck do we do now?
God no! Jesus Christ! Okay. So I opened it, so I'll just shut it. Yeah.
No, I don't think that's gonna work.
It's just she said
How is it gonna work?
like the Ouija board. You just open it and close
Well,
it.
what else are we going to do?
Exactly. I think that's all.
We don't know how to do that. None
Well,
of
it
us
can't go
Well,
any
we've got
fucking worse.
shit nothing else to think of right now. Yep. Just open. Yeah.
Bye,
Close.
close.
Bye. Piss off. We need.
What's that? Fire.
Is that coming from upstairs? That's
No,
coming.
no, you can't leave.
Are you taking the
You
piss?
don't know
If
if
there's
you
a
close it
fire
down.
upstairs, there's no point of standing here.
We'll ring somebody. We can't. You can't just go and investigate, George. You can't
Right.
leave us.
Okay. Maybe we're hallucinating right now. We're being dickheads. Yeah. Mate, that smells bastard horrible, right?
Why? Why has it done this? Well, what do we do? What do we do?
I don't. I don't- Oh, we can't fucking.
You can't leave.
Well, I don't know what we're supposed to do at this point, to be honest.
Oh my god.
Um,
I don't know what to do.
it's fine.
It's not fine, is it?
We're still here.
We've got to decapitate Warren and we don't know what's happened to George. It's not fine, Bram.
Alright, well, I'll go and sort things out then.
No, you can't.
Okay. What's even...
Does anything in that box to say anything about closing it down or just making it go away?